Hi guys, welcome to the video. Today, really excited to open this huge box for Nemesis Lockdown. So big and so much stuff, quite heavy, and it also comes with the Kickstarter stuff and the stretch goals. Big thank you to Lee from It's Complicated, who sent me his copy for the same price basically as I got for selling Wonderland's WOAH. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm sure he could have scalped it on eBay for a bit more money than what he sell it to me for. So thanks for that, Lee. Much appreciated. I'm really excited to get this one open. I've wanted a copy of Nemesis since I've started gaming properly about 3 years ago. Never had the chance to buy it for a decent price. So I'm really excited to get this one open and get it to the table and see what is inside. I think this is my first big game from Awaken Realms, but there's loads that I actually really wish that I could get and afford. So let's get this one open and see what's inside. If you want to see any more, please comment down at the bottom and subscribe to the channel. It would really help. Thanks for watching. Let's get this open. So this is most probably not a great camera angle, but I've had to zoom out to the max to try and get to some form of angle where I can shoot the video from. Hopefully this will do the job. The front cover looks fantastic. I'll try and get down so I don't put shadow on the screen. It looks really cool the way there's got like the Explorer there and kind of space. And the sides also look quite nice. I can get them in before the camera angle. You can see some kind of alien-y tech. They've all got different things on the different sides. So this guy's got like a visor kind of thing on. It's quite hard to see on the camera because of how close it's now gone to the camera. The box is huge, so get this over to the back. This mini looks awesome. Looks really cool. Got kind of teeth grin in here and looks amazing. It says on the back that Nemesis Lockdown is a sequel to the acclaimed Nemesis board game. The space survival horror experience of 1 to 5 players confronts you with a new adventure that expands upon the established immersive rules. Also offers a new way of getting into the world of Nemesis. They say the crash messed up my head. They say I am hallucinating due to everything I experienced aboard Nemesis. But whenever I put my ear to the naked red rock, I can hear something. There are echoes deep in this planet, full of hunger and rage. Soon we will awaken them, the vengeful ghosts from the old days of Mars. I need to escape before it happens. When faced with the ultimate horror, will you trust your companions? So, great game for Halloween time around now. Fantastic game to have for that, it seems. I'm going to open up the main box first, and then I'm going to open up the Kickstarter expansion stuff. As you can see on the board, it looks like there's quite a lot of components and pieces and things, and luckily I've got my trusty knife to open this, which says it's sealed. In great condition from Lee. We're hoping to get this open. It looks like it says there's 226 high quality miniatures, 350 cards, 22 cardboard room tiles, 250 other components. So quite a lot of stuff. Two-sided cardboard map and a plastic insert, so there's going to be a lot to it. Oh, this one looks cool. Oh, she's got like a eyes kind of shut with the blindfold on. There's some cool depictions on the sides of boxes as well of battles, but it's going to be hard to show without all this stuff falling out. So as you can see, there's a guy with like a lightning effect by a on the bottom there's a yellow kind of person fighting with a gun. On the right side there's some stuff going on with a shooting gun. And on the back, if I haven't seen that yet, some stuff going on there in the green with like looking at signs and things. The book there says don't want to read the rules, watch the video. You can watch a video to learn the rules. So yeah, that might be something that I do because the rule book looks quite chunky. The writing looks quite small. There seems to be a good bit to it. There's going to be a lot of components and things. So I might want to watch the rules. Room sheets. So these are, don't know, special things. These are like helping you with scenarios and stuff, I guess. Then you've got some punch board, which is to be expected in here. There will be quite a lot of punch board. This is a laboratory with some analysed object stuff here, weakness, nest, Larva, Adult, Queen, Creeper and Breeder symbols here, and then some tokens here. Don't really fully know what they do as the minute. I'm guessing these are the characters: Sentry, Hacker, some hexagonal tiles, and there's quite a few bits of punchboard here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets of punchboard. So I'm going to open that up and just see what's inside so that we know everything that's in here. Okay, there's going to be quite a lot to go through, so hopefully this won't take forever. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. If I open this up, there is some tokens in the centre that are red tokens. I don't know what these are for. Again, they look kind of funky. You've got kind of hexagonal tiles there on the left, character tiles there. 3 of those, like backup power supply and things. The next piece has got the xenobiologist and the lab rat who's got the blindfold on, and it kind of shows you what minis they are. I'm guessing these are kind of powers and things and basic actions, it says here. And then we've got loads more tokens and little things. That looks like a wound token or something, the purple one. Slime, some kind of gear or tool stuff. Then we've got the survivor there, who looks like kind of like the one on the front cover. The janitor, who seems to have quite a cool look to him. He's smoking and he's got really great art to him. Really loving the art on all of these, to be fair. So far they look fantastic. And on the back it does tell you they are character boards, so obviously they're playable characters. You got loads more tokens, these kind of swirly things. Again, not sure what they are 100%. Like monster things maybe. Some more room tiles, a surgery, testing lab, cargo. You've got guard rooms, defense control room, vent rooms. They're all different colours: red, orange, grey. Different launch things. A little it looks like a little raccoon in space token. That's quite cool. Can't see that then because of the shine on the camera. That's really cute. Some kind of health dial things that will go with, I guess, these health dial bits here. And then like little egg tokens, it looks like. And on this board at the bottom there's like a truck that you can barely see on screen because it's too much, and then loads more hexagonal rooms. Then we've got more tokens, doors they look like, and this kind of looks like a escape pod or something, like a cooling systems, decon room, transmitter room, and then there's an elevator tile there as well. It's quite large. So I think that's it for the punch board. There's quite a lot of it there, as I said. 7 pieces plus this extra like half a sheet, so like 7.5 in a way. And then we've got the board, which looks like it's going to be rather large. We've got a scanner which has got the red colour thing in it, so once you put it in there that'll show up stuff, I guess. I haven't looked ahead to see what came with this or how to play it all, and yeah, as expected the map is massive. Double-sided, so if I can get this out the best I can on top of the Marvel Champions stuff I had kind of set up here, I'll try and zoom out. It won't let me zoom out any further. That's the map. It's quite large on this side. Seems to be a bit of space over here outside, but you've got loads of hexagonal spaces for your different areas. And if I flip it over so you can see the other side, it's also slightly different terrain on this side. Ooh, nearly knocked over all my stuff. So you've got like a track up the outside here, and as you can, if I move the camera out a little bit, you can see there's some different setup zones and things, so not quite all in one area. I'm gonna have to put this away because it's ridiculously big and it's really struggling to get it on camera. So zoom back in a little bit. So that's all of the maps, kind of as best I can get them on. If you want any further information or pictures or some further video, let me know. I'll try and set up a better camera spot for it. This scanner is quite cool. I guess you put cards in here and it'll only show up through the red, the things that are in there. You've got a bag here for putting stuff in, tokens I guess, or maybe tiles. As expected, you've got quite a few plastic baggies here ready for bagging up some stuff. There's only 4 of the baggies, but there's some stuff underneath that's already bagged up. The gel things to stop things drying out. The trays already look like they're quite nicely set out to put stuff in. You've got red cubes for tracking, I guess, health. These pin things to put together the pin pieces. Bases for colours for players, I guess. And really nice looking yellow tokens that are like, I don't know if they're coins or anything, but they look like they might be the coins you use. I've got red pieces here for fire, it looks like. These really nice plastic cogs that look like machine parts. Funky. A load of dice. So these look like potentially enemy dice maybe, and black D10 I think. Then there's an orange D12. There's 2 black D10s, there's 2 blue 6-sided dice, 2 red 6-sided dice. So a good number of dice for some randomization, and I'm sure some horrifying results. And then here's the main section, which I guess is where most people will be interested, and that's the miniatures and stuff. So we've got like these wall type things that look like they'll hold cards up, maybe put your player cards in there or something. Not really sure, but they're labelled 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is a 5-player game, so I'm assuming they're for the players maybe. We have quite a lot of minis in there that you can maybe see a little bit of. Might be better zooming in a little bit. So this is nearly back to regular camera, so that should be about regular. So these are the biggest minis at the minute, and then the ones at the bottom, there's some 6 of these little guys who are quite tightly packed but very small but nicely put together alien kind of miniatures. They're obviously, as you can see by the size of my finger, they're quite small but really well detailed. Really nice detailing on all of it. Even the floor of these little guys is showing up well on the camera. And then you've got your playable characters here. This looks like the main woman off the box. She's got like a lot of detail to her character and a gun, backpack. Looks really cool. This guy is the janitor guy, I think. Oh, can't really see it. The janitor who's got like a beard and a bit like myself. Looks quite ready for action, more so than most janitors I'd know. Then there's this ridiculously big gun with this woman who's got the blindfold on, so I'm assuming she does a lot of damage. Maybe limited how many times you can shoot that gun and pick it up, but she's quite cool. She looks like Sandra Bullock from that film. Can't remember what it's called, but the weird one where she's not allowed to see stuff. This guy's got like night vision, lots of tech looking, kind of like camera gun thing on his shoulder. Not sure what that is meant to be. Backpack with could be some kind of, not arrows, but like a pouch for equipment maybe. This guy's got like, it's like a robot. He's got cool guns coming off his belt, another gun like a machine gun in his left hand. Looks like he got a lot of tech on him and a lot of like cloaking maybe, sneaky style potentially, with a shoe anyway from his model. Then you've got this one with like this woman with a third arm coming out of her back. She's got an arm there holding something, and then on her arm here holding something else. And she's got glasses, and she's like, seems like she's got quite tech savvy as well. So I'll have to dig in more and figure out what they do individually. And then of course we want to get into the actual enemy monsters, which are quite tightly fitted in the plastic. Here's a bigger model with loads of great detail, really evil mouth and eye pieces. Looks really vile. I'm sure these would look great painted, but maybe not by me because I am not a good painter. Get them back in without damaging anything. Doesn't want to go back in. quite a tight little space that it's got there. I want to make sure the tail doesn't snap. There we go. Then you've got, well, it looks like we've got two of these guys. These guys look really awesome. These are very Aliens-esque, but tried to make them look individual with like slightly different teeth so that you don't get copyrighted by the main films. There's a load of detail to these miniatures because they're so small. It's really amazing how well these have come out. These are actually some of the best miniatures I think I've ever seen. Just the quality and the way they feel and the way they look in the light. Even just with a bit of like dark ink on these, I think they look great without having to paint them fully. Again, there's a second one of those that's exactly the same, it looks like. You can tell they put a lot of effort into these miniatures, and these two are even bigger and badder, and I've got like massive tail things with stuff coming off, big claws and massive vile heads. These look like the main beastie guys with huge back legs ready to pounce and like big massive claws on the front. They're both kind of vile, and I think they're in the same stance even, and yeah, so they're the same, but they look great. And then if I take this row off, there's more underneath as well. But these ones are even bigger. So these guys are like the evil things. This guy, there's two of these. This guy looks absolutely monstrous. He looks awesome. Like he's gonna absolutely ruin you. Like you won't want to be anywhere near him. The actual character minis are tiny in comparison. Really getting overshadowed. He's definitely going to eat them up. You do not want to get in a fight with him. I'm assuming you would be running away from this geezer. Really amazing looking. Didn't expect these to look so good. They're so much better than I thought they would look. And then this guy's a tall guy with like a good reach on him and a few arms, like this kind of trailing thing here. Looks like he's going to be like kind of fast and like long reach maybe. Then so there's two of those. There's two of these bigger guys we've just had out. There's two of these guys kind of leaning over, like as if they're charging forward. These are really gonna get you and mess you up. They're all quite gruesome looking and strong looking, powerful. There's two of those, it looks like. Get that one back in safely. It's back in, I think. And then there's another one which is the same there. And this guy hanging off a kind of some kind of turret or some kind of metal pole. He looks really ready to kill as well. These all have a really nice feel about them. They're kind of mixing a bit of like bat and like the alien from Aliens. So they look great. I'm sure they will really not be nice when they're coming after you on the board. Definitely scare you. And then this last one is the biggest in the box, it looks like. This is the main bad guy. He's got like arms coming off everywhere. He's got a really like vicious smile. He's gonna chew you to bits in one bite. It's most probably the queen bee. It's got like big body here, looks like ready to reproduce, and kind of eggs around there. Really cool back with great detailing on the arc and like arm things, sides coming out, and then really big thick bodied, you know, a lot of damage, a lot of Nemesis evil lurking from this guy. So that's pretty much all of the minis in here. And then we've got the cards. So we've got if I can zoom back out a little bit, let's see where the cards are. The cards are at the bottom of the box here. We've got crafting items, and we've got Night Stalker weakness cards, and there's most probably other stuff in these smaller cards, but they're not full-size cards. As you can see, there's 5 decks here of full-size cards of one of these things. So you've got like search stuff, reduce the item counter by 1, draw item cards of the same colour at the room you're in. And these are action cards. You've got more action cards there. And we've got another box of objective cards. And then serious wounds, events, and I'm sure there's some other different types of cards in amongst all that as well. So overall, fantastic amount of stuff just in the box itself without me opening the extra Kickstarter stuff, which I'm going to open up in a second. Let's get that one open as well. So let's open up the Nemesis Lockdown stretch goals. The box on the front looks like it's showing off some eggs and things. As we turn it over, you can see there's like a big egg there in the middle, kind of opening up some tentacles in the ground and some kind of growths and things. It says to play the Critid expansion, you'll need the Nemesis Lockdown or the original Nemesis game. To play Carnomorphs, Void Seeders, or Aftermath characters in the Nemesis Lockdown, you'll need the corresponding expansions. So, not sure if we've got those, I guess not. But these are exclusive things for Kickstarter stuff, I guess. Stretch goals. And there's 22 high quality miniatures, 100 cards, 40 other components, and a plastic insert. So it should be quite a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's see what else is in here. I'm wondering if I'll want them expansions, what they add. This knife, I'm trying not to cut too sharp that I'm cutting into the box so it wasn't cutting the plastic. Here we go. This stuff looks very nice. So let's get the plastic off, get it opened up. It's a good sized box for a set of extras. Again, if you don't want to watch, read the rules, you can watch the rules videos at learnnemesis.com with a hyphen in it. So I'll definitely be doing that, I think. This is an Untold Stories book. Looks really cool. It's quite thick, as you can see. There's general rules and objectives and things. Gameplay results, mission setups. There's some kind of cartoony things going on. I'm not going to have a look at any of them, but you can see some great pictures at the back. There's a nice bit of art for the characters. Which is really cool. Actually, it would look really nice if we could get the high quality prints of these on the wall or something. That'd be great. I don't want to spoil the story for myself or for anyone else. Well, there's quite a few pages there. They're not. Oh, they are numbered kind of near to the end. There's 93 pages of stuff. So that looks like it's got a lot of content in there alone in just the book. The stretch goals have got a manual, as I was just showing, and we've got some more symbols here with the 3 swirl things on them. These look smaller, and this is like a big one. I don't know what that represents, but that's what we've got. We've got some little small hexagonal pieces with 3, 2, and 2 on. Don't know what they're for. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Kind of markers maybe for things. You've got a laboratory here. You've got other different little tokens. Again, no idea what they are. But there's also another second piece here. There's another laboratory. It's actually upside down, so I'm turn it around so we can read it easier on the camera. This laboratory has a nest, Carnomorphs, Adaption Shambler, Adaption Flesh Beast, and Adaption Butcher, it says. Character Corpse, Intruder Corpse, and Intruder Egg. I'm guessing that's what it needs to make the things. There's another laboratory on this one, which looks similar to the one in the main box with 3 weaknesses, analyze objects, and then hexagon things here. So these look interesting. There's some more kind of tokens there with numbers on. 1 to 9. No, yeah, 1 to 9. An X thing, some other punch board there, which I don't know what that's for. Don't know if it's even useful. It looks like it's just spare punches. Same punch as something else maybe. This looks like a nice little medicine or flask. And then these have got warning things on them on the back. But some of these aren't double-sided, it looks like. So maybe this one looks like it is meant to be, and the others, I'm not sure if they're meant to be punched or not. You can punch out because it's just accidentally punched it, but they don't seem to have much use. We've got some new green kind of growth tokens or something, I don't know, it looks like a moss type of thing, double-sided, quite cool. And we've got this little dial with 1 to 7, 0 to 7, and going from 8, well, it kind of counts down from 8 to 0, it looks like. But I'm not sure what that's for, but I guess we'll find out. A few more plastic baggy things. Some cool components in here looking as well. So we've got a good number of these little fellas. There's like 8 of these. It looks like, well, this tentacle thing coming out of the ground. Got a lot of detail on, and suckers maybe. There's actually, it looks like there's 4 of those, and there's 4 of this type with the spiked sides on as well, that you can see there. Again, great detail, really small bits of detail in there, especially in like the floor and stuff. And then underneath here you've got like suckers on, like kind of octopus suckers in a way. They look really nice. They're the smallest things in the box, it looks like. We've got some of these door kind of things, so maybe they're for 3D terrain onto the maps. Seems to be a good few of them, quite a lot of them. I think these are all just doors. Oh, all the way down, quite a lot of doors. Door City. Yeah, there's loads of doors. They've got to go in end to end, it looks like. End to end and back to back. So quite a good amount of doors in there. There's this, which is a double door. So again, only one of those though. More doors. This looks like, oh yeah, it's a model for your bike thing or whatever, for the terrain, I guess, to get across from place to place maybe, I'm not sure. Then you've got 3 of these kind of fungus growth models. Loads of detail on that, really tight and small. 3 of those in there. And this fella over here is the raccoon looking guy from the other box. You've got a model for that, which is cool. And you've got, then this is the big main mini in here that you can see, which is the big egg growth thing in the center of the box. And obviously it doesn't look so menacing, but it does look like it'll be spitting out something big and disgusting later on, if it's allowed to grow, I guess. I don't know how that works or how it plays, but it looks really cool. And then you've got these green cubes. They kind of look a bit like dice, but they're not really. One's got 3 on a side, one's got 2. There's flat edges and there's another lumpy edge with 1 on it. They kind of look like dice, but they're also not really dice. And then there's purple ones underneath as well. If they were dice, they'd have to be flat, but these aren't because of these bumpy bits. So if they are meant to be dice, they're not going to be very fair dice, that's for sure. And there's also purple ones of those with 1, 2, 3 bubbles on. Again, not 100% sure what they're for, but very cool anyway. And then you've also got more cards, as you can see, and these. Got like these. There's a big stack of these green things, which are quite cool. Looking quite shiny and see-through. There is a load of those, as you can see, quite a stack of them. Stacked quite nicely. Then more cards, some little cards here. There's a needle gun quest item card, some broken robot stuff there, CEO, and then quite a thick pack of cards here. There's 3 different card decks there, all quite different in size. Event deck, character draft, and action cards, more of those. So seems like there's quite a lot in this one, quite a lot of new stuff, quite a lot of interesting stuff. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you want to see any more stuff in detail or learn more about any of the cards which I haven't opened due to time and just not wanted this video to run on forever, then let me know and I'll certainly have a look into that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help. See you on the next one.